Well, I've been trying to get people to care about this story for a while, so I'm going to say right off the bat, we lost $500 million of Canada Pension Plan money on this deal. But apart from that, the details of what happened are absolutely horrible. I think this should have been one of the biggest scandals in Canada, but it was barely reported in the news at all. They were rationing medical supplies. They were rationing food to the point that an investigation found that half of the residents were either moderately or severely malnourished. They were claiming high staffing costs to get larger government subsidies. Actually, the facilities were critically understaffed. And, they were negotiating rebates from suppliers for all of these essential products that they needed, but then claiming the full price when they went to the government for subsidies. But of course, because these products had to be made for less money, they were of poorer quality. So you would have, things like sanitary undergarments that would leak and were also at the same time being rationed.
And this is one of the few cases where the former CEO and CFO, the top executives, actually did jail time for criminal fraud. It wasn't just your normal level of abuse. This was really criminal activity and fraud. And they were taking that money for themselves. And so CPPIB, as the largest shareholder for a decade, was losing money through the fraudulent behavior of management. And the treatment of the elderly residents was disgraceful.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there were thousands upon thousands of elderly retirees and workers who were abused in this program. I would be angry if they did this and made money on it.
Absolutely. And, it's just this behavior has become normalized in the financial sector, whether it's in a public pension fund or with a private equity firm. And in the case of CPP, no one has ever been held accountable. There has never been any public acknowledgement that this was a failure of governance, and no sanctions to any of the individuals involved as directors who clearly failed to live up to their duties as directors of a listed company.